Hello and a big warm welcome to Festival at Home, a place for you to enjoy festival wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in on our final evening here at Cliff. As you know, my name is Molly. I'm going to be your host for this evening, and I want to say a big thank you as well to my colleague Tim Baker, who was here this morning to be with you all when I was not. So thank you so much, Tim. We're going to start with a video of some worship by Philippa Hannah, who was leading us yesterday. So I hope you enjoy.
Keep on driving, keep on driving, all the way to beautiful horizons. Keep on driving, keep on driving along. Well, if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Can you sing that with me? Do your best cowboy, cowgirl impression. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep on driving all the way to beautiful horizons. Gotta keep on driving along. Well, if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? And if you're having a good time, give me a yeah! Yeah. I am thankful for my freedom. I've been lifted from fear and shame. I was taken from a life I didn't want, but it's so easy to forget how far I came. Now I'm on the road to glory. I got my ticket for heaven's train. But if I'm weary, 'cause the road is really dragging, and if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Here we go. Keep on driving all the way to beautiful horizons. Gotta keep on driving along. Well, if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Yeah! It's a long and it's a heavy journey, and there's no end to those twists and turns. With no direction, just a heart that says keep going, and eventually you'll see the signs on home. There'll be many along the roadside, broken down and in need of a hand. So let's be ready to reach on out and grab them. And if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Come on, keep on driving all the way to beautiful horizons. Gotta keep on driving along. Well, if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? You guys are really up for a party, aren't you? I can tell. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you now, Cliff College Festival. The past 2 years, I have got through those. Without the grace of God, I wouldn't have been able to keep on driving. Anybody else? The grace of God got me through the schmandemic. So sometimes I like to take it to kind of hillbilly church in this song. So sing along. I know you know this one. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Sing up. That saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Keep on driving, all the way to beautiful horizons. Gotta keep on driving, love. When I back on off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Keep on driving, all the way to beautiful horizons. Gotta keep on driving, on. 1, 2, 3. Well, if I fall off the wagon, won't you put me right back on? Ooh, yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause, Cliff Collins.
So now we're going to have a little look back at what has been happening around the site today. So we had our anniversary celebration where Sonia Hicks, the president of the Methodist Conference, spoke to us about kingdom values needing to be our values, and she was so wonderful and so vibrant and excited about what we can be doing within our faith and in our communities. So that was really fun. We also had Justin doing a theology of climate justice seminar in here, which was obviously great content, and not that I'm biased towards people who are keen climate justice folk, but I think that was great. And we also had Richard, who was doing a seminar on evangelism. Is it that deep? And talking to us about the small ways that we can walk alongside people authentically. And obviously throughout the week, the Northumbria community have been doing prayers in this space, and we're really grateful for all that they have given and shared with us this week. So now we're going to go to another video, and it's going to tease as to who our next guests tonight are going to be.
Pay attention at church.
Maywin!
Yes, Dad.
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
I know, it was hilarious.
No, it wasn't. But do you know what? The good thing is you're here, and now we can go and do that job.
Oh no, but Dad, it is so boring.
You know, but son, it's all about having a good attitude.
But I don't have a good attitude, Dad.
But you could have a good attitude.
No, but I don't, Dad.
But this...
No, Dad. A bear!
There's a bear!
Bear, run for your lives!
A bear with the camera!
Silly Dad, that wasn't a bear, it's just a photographer. Let us tarry a moment while we catch our breath,
Yes.
and then we shall proceed to find the magical, mysterious goblet of Satanta, Dragon Emperor of the Western Sky.
Oh, no, wait!
What is it?
Sir Brian a lot. 2 seconds.
Yes? What is it, Sir Dave Alot?
I just need to get into position.
Okay, yes, very good.
I'm gone. I know. I've got you. I see the mysterious magic goblet of Satanta.
Are you sure? I don't see it, Sir Dave Alot.
Come on, I see the goblet of Satanta.
The goblet of Satanta.
My goodness.
My goodness, good sir, you are correct. But how on earth shall we get over there? The molten lava below is rising by the second. We're doomed.
Doomed. Although, Sir Brian a lot, there is a ledge a simple step away.
No, Sir Dave Alot. What do you think you're doing? Do you not remember the first thing taught to us in night school?
Why, of course I do. One must make sure one always pees before putting on one's armor. But worry not, I did that but 2 moons ago.
No, Sir Davalot, not that. The rules for escaping molten lava was perched on a hidden precipice. It's Knighthood 101.
Ah, there it is. I missed Knighthood 101. The classes were too early in the morning.
For goodness sake, it's in the Knight's Handbook. 10 simple rules for escaping molten lava was perched on a hidden precipice. Rule number 1, make sure one's boots are correctly fastened. Rule number 2, always wear a safety harness.
Listen,
Rule number
Sir Brian-a-lot, these rules are excellent, but the lava is rapidly rising, and we must get to the goblet. Come on,
What?
let's go.
No, Sir Davalot, what are you doing?
I'm getting to the goblet. Come with me.
Oh, but who cares about the goblet? It's just a silly goblet, for goodness sake.
Sir Brian-a-lot, listen to yourself. This is not a silly goblet. This is the mysterious, magical goblet of Setanta, Dragon Emperor of the Western Skies, the source of the undefeatable power of the dragon.
Oh, I thought it was just an inflatable trophy held up by a well-known American storyteller.
Well, no, yes, that is a classic magical defense to make you think that. But we must get the goblet, return it to King Clifford so he may destroy it, and we may bring freedom to Cliftonia.
But what if I fall to my death?
You shan't, because I shall catch you.
No, you can't do that. Rule 12 of the Knight's Handbook says never jump into the arms of another knight, lest someone notice your fear.
Even if they're very strong?
Especially if they're very strong.
So we are now joined by Chris and Ross from Play It By Ear. That was the most chaotic video I think I've seen this week.
Chaotic for us too.
It was very chaotic, very
It actually
fun.
got more chaotic after the rest of the clip.
That's as tame as it was actually.
Ross was
Right,
crawling
okay.
over me, dancing. It was quite something.
I fell into molten lava. It was
All the chaos.
Very dramatic.
Well, thank you for fitting us in to your obviously very chaotic time here at Clip.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
It's so good to have you here. Do you want to tell the lovely folks at home what you do, what is Play It By Ear, and maybe how it began? How did you end up being
Yes.
chaotic?
If I explain what we are now, and you can
And I'll
explain
fill
how
in
it
the
began.
blanks.
Yes,
Sounds good.
That's how it works. So my name is Chris. You need to say your name.
My name is Ross.
Yes, and we are Play It By Ear drama company. So we travel around mainly Northern Ireland and the Republic, but across to across to England and slightly further afield, using drama and storytelling and workshops to help people build their confidence, to express themselves, but also to explore faith and think a little bit about some of the stories in the Bible. So we love our job. We've now been doing it, Ross, nearly just over 7 years, and I'll be 6 years in October. And would you like to maybe explain a little bit about how we ended up doing that, Ross?
Yeah. Took a while. So we set up Play It By Ear, 10 years ago? Maybe even a bit more. So we both did a gap year for the Methodist Church in Ireland. I did it the year before Chris. And through that, we kind of done a lot of drama, things like that, performing at youth events. And one of the guys who was in charge of the sort of those youth events, he came to us after and said, will you write some dramas for our sort of flagship children's event that we do every year? So we did that. We started writing together, got to know each other through that, and really it just kind of snowballed. Eventually we gave ourselves a name, Play It By Ear, which really came from the fact that we were really disorganized. That we would get backstage and Chris would go, Ross, did you bring that prop? And I go, no, I thought you were bringing that prop,
Quite
Chris.
important.
And turns out we just go, well, we'll play it by ear. And so it was quite organic. That was a fairly natural thing to call ourselves. And yeah, it just snowballed. We sort of set up a Facebook page, and then people started asking us for the dramas that we had performed at certain events, wanting them to perform it themselves and things. And yeah, eventually we just gave ourselves a bit of a platform with that, and we got some funding, which enabled me to go full time. And never thought we'd last 7 years. I thought we might get a year and a half, 2 years out
It's
of
amazing.
it. And here we
Really-
are 7 years later.
We're enjoying the ride, and we get to do so many different things.
Yeah.
So we come to festivals, we work with churches, I do a lot of sketches, but also we've written a play about the refugee situation in Europe, and kind of toured that in Germany and Denmark. We get to work with some, especially in Belfast, some cross-community organisations, obviously looking at reconciliation and things like that.
Wow, yeah.
And so, but through it all, I think what we really love to do is try and bring a sense of fun and playfulness to it.
As you can see on screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Occasionally we do serious, but it's not our natural habitat.
Yeah.
It's not where we thrive. We need the wilderness of hilarity to get
Anything
by.
can happen kind of vibe is
Yeah.
quite a,
Yeah.
like that.
That's great. That's really fun. I noticed in that video you had very interesting costumes. Do
When
wanna-
you say interesting, you mean really, really good, right?
Or
the best,
really-
the best costumes I've seen
Oh,
This
that's
weekend.
this weekend.
the best night costumes this weekend.
I can't. Yeah, pretty good night costumes.
I mean, you'd be amazed at what we can do with cardboard.
Yeah, we'll let you into a secret. Made them ourselves.
Yep.
you would not
Yeah.
have known.
With only a
I was
tiny
sure.
contribution
I was
from
sure
someone
that
else.
you had a wardrobe department.
Nope.
I mean, usually when we come to Cliff, we bring a car, and so we bring a load of props and costumes and things like that. This year we flew, and so brought virtually nothing with
Okay.
us. So we thought, what can we make a night costume out of? And cardboard boxes was the thing. But actually, we love using things like that, really cheap, simple materials. We performed at, so One Way UK, they're a puppet group, and they have a festival every year. We performed there, and we did our story of Jonah, which again is told with a cardboard box, which becomes the great big giant sea monster of doom. It becomes the boat that he's in. And actually, we had a group from a reasonably sort of poor area, and they had watched the sketch and gone, do you know what? We can actually do that ourselves, because all they needed was a bit of cardboard.
Yeah.
And actually, so that's a lot of the heart of what we do is, yes, that's really good, but also we can have a go ourselves.
Yeah.
We want people to be resourced, to be equipped, to do drama themselves. So we provide scripts, but also we make it really, really simple, so it's easy for people to do in their own churches.
Yeah, our
Brilliant.
hope really is anytime we do anything, people will go, well, if they can do it, anyone can.
Brill, that's really good. Do you want to tell people a little bit about what you've kind of been doing this week at Cliff, and like maybe what has been really exciting for you both?
Yeah.
Well, this week, I suppose the main thing we start off with each day is Kickstart. So we really enjoy doing that. We've done that at Cliff for quite a few years now. I got to work with some brilliant people. And this year we were working with Bob Hartman and the band, led by Tim there. And it's been great. And we've been obviously looking at this idea of God being our king. And so that's why we have the Knights on the quest, trying to retrieve something for the king. But that's been a lot of fun. I suppose trying to wake people up, so it's playfulness, and we kind of bring the silliness. And then Bob tells a wonderful story, which is dealing with some aspect of the kingdom of God.
And brings the actual
And,
message.
yeah, really brings it all together. And the band have been really great as well. And so I suppose that has been the highlight of Cliff.
Yeah.
You've seen how that's gone. For the first time ever, so I think it should be noted and recorded that we have finished on time 2 out of the 3 days.
And then the third day, it was only like 3 minutes over.
I mean-
whereas it used to be 10 minutes. So
I'd like to think that Cliff are making plaques right now to stick that on the wall somewhere, because that is an achievement for us to finish on time.
It turns out if you plan less stuff, it'll take less time.
Yeah.
Who
but,
knew?
But
Who
apart
knew?
from that, we've been out across lots of different venues with the youth in Awesome on the Orchard stage. And we just love getting out and about and seeing people and hearing their stories and getting to tell some stories. So it's been great.
Brilliant. That's really cool. Chris, when we met yesterday, you were really keen to flex your accent skills. So I wondered if, for the lovely people at home, you wouldn't mind doing a few accents for us, because we
Well-
think it'll be quite fun.
I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I'm Northern Irish. I know lots of people just don't pick up on it.
No, I didn't.
It's just a wee accent that I've got. But I can do a bit of Welsh.
Okay.
Well, I can't. Sorry.
I'm curious. So, do you have a list of accents, Molly?
No, I'm just going to
No.
go for
okay.
I'll do my two. So I'll do my Welsh accent. Hello.
Please don't be offended,
Yes,
anyone.
if you're from Wales, I promise I know this is not
I
good.
apologise on his
Yeah.
behalf.
I'm Chris. I'm from down in the valley in Wales.
down in the valley.
Make
in
sure you
Wales.
say in Wales, then they'll know exactly where
I
you're
find
from.
that really helps when you're giving people clues for your accents
Yeah.
if you say the place.
Uh-huh.
And then you can leave a comment underneath and see if you can guess this accent, of course.
Okay, gosh.
Brownie. Chocolate brownie. And of course, that's...
The comments are
means
coming flooding in.
I'm from Yorkshire. Hey, up. Hey.
look, Mollie's face here. I think
Thrown
she's
it.
slightly embarrassed for you.
Oh gosh.
Do
And
you want me to do my Belfast accent?
yeah,
All right. I'm from Belfast. Was that good?
yeah, really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good. I can
Stunning.
really hear the accent
Yeah,
now.
that really comes
Um,
through.
And
in,
yeah,
in Belfast, I'm considered posh.
Believe it or not.
Yep.
wow.
I've
So-
never understood it.
Yeah.
And obviously, I was telling you that I'm from Newcastle, and I wondered if you wanted to try and give the Geordie
Could
accent
you
a go.
give me a word
Might
that's
have a
very easy to
phrase.
say?
In Newcastle, one of the things that people would say would be like, "Way I man."
Way aye, man.
You say?
In fairness to Chris, I don't know if he was fully equipped for that. So could you go like full on?
Full on
Yeah,
Geordie.
full.
Full on Geordie. Okay, so what they say? They'd be like, "Reet, I'm ganning to the tune. Way I man."
Reet, I'm going to the tune. Way aye, man.
I feel like you just sound like you in your accent saying what I'm saying.
Way
Like
I
I just like you just sound like you still.
I think that's a fair way up, man. I'm just deepening my voice a bit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
deepening your
That's,
voice because I was deepening mine.
I was not very good at German in school, and when it came to the oral test, I couldn't remember any, so I just spoke in English
What?
with a terrible German accent to get through it.
Do you want to give that a go?
No, I think that would offend too many Germans. But I managed to get a C in Germany, so obviously my accent covered, or else they were just very kind.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
We just want to get him off the books and out of here.
Yeah,
as
get
quickly
him
as
out of this
possible.
room. Ross, do you do any accents?
Well, so
Do your Dublin accent.
okay, I have to go into character though.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that okay?
okay.
Oh, who's the character?
Oh, okay. So whenever we wrote this play about the refugee crisis,
Yeah.
we set it on an Irish island, a small Irish island.
Okay.
And the idea was a load of refugees has been sent there to stay for a while, and it's a fairly non-specific Irish island.
Okay.
And Chris played the main character. I played like 9 different.
So he was
Irish
from
people.
Belfast.
So
Okay.
yeah, so Chris's character was from Belfast for some reason, and I was like 9 different Irish people. And I think each person was probably a different part of the whole country of Ireland, really.
Interesting. Cool.
Because I just had to do a range. All right, Brendan, how's it going? Would be my kind of Dublin. Or all right, bye. I'm from Cork. Would be.
So this might be better if we were doing this to an Irish.
No, I can hear that. I can
there's
hear
a
it.
difference.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
So,
You're great.
I couldn't have told you where it was from, but I can.
Yeah.
I
that's
can
fair.
hear the difference.
Yeah. And we like to play old grannies in silly Irish accents. That's quite a fun
Oh,
thing that we
please,
Yeah, yeah.
please do that.
do. Well, what could we do? A part of a
We'll
sketch,
do
or-
yesterday's one.
Pharisee the tax collector. Okay, go do the religious leaders.
We have to hold a handbag for this.
Oh yes, always hold a handbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
old grannies
Well-
do, isn't it? They hold
So you
handbags
also
in
look
front
a
of
bit
them.
like a dinosaur at the same time.
Yeah.
Old granny T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there goes that Cedric,
There he goes.
the religious leader,
Such a brilliant religious leader.
a fantastic man,
What a fantastic man.
a wonderful man.
A wonderful, wonderful man.
Do you know? I would say he's a real pillar of the
A
community.
real upstanding pillar of the community.
Oh yes.
We're very, very influenced by Father Ted.
Yes.
Yes.
That is really.
Yes. That is my favourite one. It's
No.
it's all of it.
Yeah.
It's all of it. I can see it. I can see,
You see it.
What do
Fantastic.
the costumes for that look like?
So
we don't do costumes.
just
for
this
that.
because we jump between a couple of different.
Often in sketches we don't do a
Okay,
lot of
fair enough,
costuming.
fair enough. Well-
so
But they-
at most a wig or something,
A
which
curly
for some
wig.
reason I always wear other than Chris.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
it's true. For some reason, whenever there's a wig to put on, it happens to be me.
Oh my goodness me.
It's a bit of a reputation I've got in home, really.
Well, I feel like we could just talk all night.
We could.
Well,
But
And
I'm
we
aware.
shall.
I'm aware that we've got places to be and people to see.
We've actually got nowhere to be.
So I mean, we could be here all
I
night.
mean, we're
and then-
quite-
I just run out because I'm on stage tonight, so I definitely do need to do that. So we're very quickly going to have a look at some of the social media posts that we've been collecting across sites. So this is first some lovely, happy, smiley, presumably coffee drinkers getting their morning caffeine fix, maybe being very tired, sleeping in a tent. So we're pleased about that. I think this is a family enjoying the celebration this afternoon. Look at that picnic basket. They've really gone all out with that. That's very nice. And this is really exciting. We've got mission partners from Sierra Leone tuning in to watch. Oh, that is so embarrassing. That's a photo of me. They've taken a photo of me preaching last night. Oh, that's really funny. But that is so cool that people from Sierra Leone are like coming and joining us. That's really great. So thank you so much. Oh, William living his best festival life. Go on, William. Oh, and very excitingly, I've been spending a lot of time in the Hope and Anchor bar this week, and we've been doing happy hour where we make mocktails for people after the evening celebration. And so, very excitingly, Hope and Anchor have brought us some mocktails. So to close today, I'm going to try and transition this so I can keep using my microphone. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Yeah, you might need to pick that up. They've brought us some mocktails so that we can close, because obviously this is our final evening. So we're going to close with a drink. This is quite
doing a great
scary.
job, Ross.
Scary. Oh my goodness. So as I have usually said, obviously please join us at 7 p.m. for the big evening celebration. It's the last night of Cliff Fest, so do make sure that you're there with us. And it's been such a pleasure to join you online this week. So thank you everyone who has tuned in and caught up with all that has been going on. I think that's everything left to say. Should we grab a drink?
Yes.
That one's definitely
Yeah.
Sermon on the Beach.
Sermon on the beach, people.
Sermon on the Beach. I'll grab this one.
No idea what this is.
I think that one's Long Island Justice Tea.
Oh, very good.
So cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to everyone at home. Thank you so much for joining us.